It's just like all out. God damn it. Why? What is it stuck on? Fucking bullshit, dude. Welcome back, everyone. Whatever the fuck it was stuck on, because I don't know what it is stuck on half the time. But it was stuck. In the meantime, I'll just use my phone to capture the chat because I don't have anything else to do it with. My comments aren't disabled, are they?
In the meantime, I'll just use my phone to capture the chat.
It's not disabled. I don't really understand. On my last stream, I played Geometry Dash. I got like 18 views on YouTube, which is actually a lot more than usual for me. But for some reason the comments are disabled. I really don't know why. Anyways, guys, welcome back. In this episode, in particular, we are going to be building my barn, and then I don't know what next. We're just gonna be building my barn. Yeah. Last episode we started designing it, and we actually got like we got going on a pretty good design here, I think. I didn't finish it, but I think generally I'll have an idea of what to do, so I won't need to spend the rest of the stream here designing the farm. I can spend the rest of the stream just designing the barn, just building it. I mean, this is what we got so far. I mean, this is I might have done something like this already on another world, although it might have been with stairs instead of slabs. I can't remember. I think it probably was with stairs. Maybe. I'll have to jog my memory here. I really can't remember. Because, man, this just like... Yeah, I mean, look, even if it was with... I know it's like it doesn't matter that much to a lot of people, but I don't really want to repeat like the same design. What the fuck did I even do here? I don't want to repeat like the same exact design. Even if it really doesn't matter. Like, this looks good. Did I do it wrong somehow? Oh, what's up, Goober? God, you're here already? Hey, man. Did I mean, I think this looks good. I mean, I'm not, like, doubting how it looks. It looks great. It's just I've done something really similar to this, and I don't want to do the, like, exact same build. You know, I want to do it a little bit differently somehow. But, I mean, does it really matter? I don't know. I mean, my house is... It's a nice house, but it's not, like, that much different than what I've done on my other worlds, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I need to add the text string to my barn as well. Yeah, it took a long time to design my build, so like I can't just do something like this on the fly. Well, maybe I could, but I don't know. I think I'll do this, but like with the text string. Yeah, that looks good. But this is probably what I'll do. I've already got it marked down in my world. I just need to get materials to build it, and then just do it. Worlds are boxes. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, guys, I was going through, or I was on my other older world today from my PlayStation. I started that world back in 2021. I'm talking about a different world entirely. But I played this one with my friends for a little bit, but I started it back in 2021 at the end of the year. And I was going through it, and I have some inspiration. A few things, mainly just from like the inside of my house and how certain things are sorted out my world. For some reason, that world turned out so good. Well, there was a lot of flaws with it. Like, I built my village right in my house or my base. It's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. Well, mainly before when you could start raids by complete accident, then it was bad. But now you actually have to go out of your way to do it, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm a minor in Minecraft, so building it really isn't my thing. Yeah, I mean, I get that. When you're playing with your friends, that works. For me personally, I play by myself a lot of the time, so I kind of have to be a builder, otherwise it won't work. I have to be a bit. Not like I have to be a builder. I have to be a bit of everything, basically. Like I can't just be one thing. I have to be a jack of all trades. And that's what I like to think I am. My building has certainly evolved over the years. I still take a long time to decide exactly what I want to do in my worlds or builds. But I've gotten better at just building stuff instead of worrying so much about how it looks. Like I built this house. Like I took some inspiration from my other world, the one me and Tyler made, but I still designed it differently. Like I designed it with a chimney in mind instead of just adding on. I didn't want texturing blocks and everything. But you know, generally speaking, kept the same sort of design structure. And I think that's just what I need to work on, is just not caring that much. Like, I need to care about my builds, obviously, but I feel like I cared too much to a point where it just got kind of obsessive. And I spent too much time actually thinking about it. Like, a lot of the stuff in this world, I just didn't really even think about building. I just did it, you know? I did it because I wanted to. But, like I was saying, I got inspiration from another world, you know? I looked at my house, you know? And on the inside of my house in that world, I had, like, kitchen counters and stuff, and I think that looks really nice. I should do something like that again in this world. I never really technically finished my house all the way either. Like, I got the outside done and everything, and it looks good. But I never, like, actually finished the inside. Like I said, the outside looks great, I think. Just I never got the chance to actually furnish the inside properly. Like I never built the iron bars there. I never added kitchen counters. And I'm gonna take the time to do that right now. Because I want my house to look good. So I'll grab some. I'm gonna use dark oak trapdoors for the interior. I think that might look better. So of course. Like I wanna actually furnish my house. And add some stuff in here that looks good. I'm gonna build an anvil here. And I forgot how to make iron bars. I guess there's that recipe. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Like, I'm not trying to do anything too crazy, but like, something like that, you know? Just like little furnishings here and there. This too. Just little decorations. It really adds a lot. What? How do I make paintings again? Forgot how you make paintings. Wool and 8 sticks. Is that little things. Paintings. Decorations. I never really did that in this house. Even if this isn't really that necessary. That looks good, I think. I need to get more, I need to get more spruce wood. That's apparent. More of that. I mean, I'm gonna have to make more anyways for my barn, which uses a decent amount of spruce. But that's something I'm gonna need to actually, like, you know, playing Roblox while watching. Glad that you're doing that, I guess. Well, no, I don't guess. I appreciate that you're taking the time out of your day to watch my silly ass play Minecraft. It's very nice. I've got an idea for this, just let me cook. Just let me cook. You know, I was, okay, I'm not gonna lie, the copper golems are so loud. I never really realized how annoying they are until I, like, actually play or do stuff in the house. That's when I realized how annoying they are. But only then, because, you know, guess what I don't do? I don't play with them in my house. So I don't realize it. So, like, now. But they are annoying. Kind of like this little design I got going on here. You'll see why I'm leaving gaps on each side. But it's gonna be for stairs. I don't have them yet. So I'm gonna go to sleep. Speaking of my bedroom, I'm supposed to have 3 beds in here, but I still haven't gotten to them yet. So let me go upstairs real quick. Grab some red dye. Complete my 3 beds. 3 wine beds. I don't need 3 beds, yeah. 3 beds looks grand, and I like having them feeling of having a nice big bed. But there's still more I need to do. Like I need to get stairs so I can make like a little shelf here. Then I'll put my crafting table on that shelf. I'm gonna have a crafting table in each layer of my house. You know, I just wish that the mountains didn't block the sunset. They don't block the sunrise, which is good. So I can still like go up here and watch the sun come up. They just block the sun. So, but that's a pretty small thing to be upset about, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Like generally, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I gotta go mining soon again too, because I need to get more iron. Not. Oh, you know what I should do as well is I should start growing some bamboo so I can make scaffolding. Scaffolding is actually really useful. But there's a few more things I took from that world. And one of those things was like having an industrial district, you know? Like I have, in my other world I had Industrial Cove, and it was an industrial district. But it wasn't really part of my base. I mean, I guess it might as well have been since it was so close to my island. I could walk over there. But it was more of like its own private area, rather than like a part of my main base I could just walk to. In the world I was just in, checking out that I got inspiration for actually decorating the inside of my house from, that world had like a part of my base was my industrial sector, an industrial district, and so that's what I'm gonna kind of do. Now some things I'll take the best. Ideally, the goal of this world is to take the best parts of all of my bases throughout my history of Minecraft, and I combine them all into one base that I can be really proud of for hopefully the rest of my time playing this world, and always come back to it at some point. No matter what, I'll come back to this world and play it again, even if it's like outdated, you know. I have to remember that this world is I'm still pretty early into this world cycle. Still a lot I want to do. Just because I haven't done something yet doesn't mean it won't ever be done. But that section over there with the small grove of cherry trees that I'm just pointing out, I want to turn that into my industrial district. I'm gonna build a giant skyscraper on top of that mound that can overlook everything I've built in this world, at least in the my base sector of things. And then I can have all most of my industrial stuff, like my crop farms and whatnot, in that area in the flat in front of it. There's so many things I can think of building. The only thing is I'll have to think of what farms I build and how I can make them look nice so they don't look ugly. That's the only thing, is I'm just gonna have to design that area in a way that makes it look nice instead of making it look ugly. But as far as it goes in this world, I think I've done a pretty solid job at making this world not ugly. So I'll give myself that. I don't know. I look back on that world, and the main things I liked about it is that I used up most of my space, and I used it for things that were useful. I still had space that I needed, but looking back at it now, there's a few things I could have built that would have made good use of the space. Like I had this big flat area next to a river on the east side of my base, the East River. And back then I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. But now I could tell you that I'd probably make a giant fishery there and have a bunch of fishermen villagers there to trade fish to for emeralds that I get from a guardian farm. Like I can think of things to use space, to think of things that I can put there, you know, to fill up space. Small or big, you know. Like in this world, to be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm ever gonna put anything in these like areas down here. I might honestly just make like a tree grove here. This is like where I farm trees. I could do an industrial tree farm, which I think would look okay, I guess. And honestly, I might not ever. I might like I don't know if I'll ever, because I don't know where else I would move my trees. At some point, I want to make like a forest of spruce trees. I don't know if this is necessarily the area I want. What? Yeah? I don't know. I think. Oh no, she's off at 11. She has her scooter, but I can ask her if she wants to ride home. Okay. Yeah, it's fucking crazy right now. It's raining so hard. Or it was. Yeah, I dropped her off. I'm also gonna make her go there in the rain. But like, I don't know. I mean, as far as trees are concerned, I kind of like the idea of using, because I have a lot of land in this world especially. I think having just like a giant section of my base dedicated to farming oak, spruce, and dark oak trees, or maybe 3 different sectors across my land, specifically for farming those 3 types of trees. I think that'd be cool. I can make the forest. I can make a forest that I regenerate and use for wood, and then I can name it after something or someone. I like that idea. As far as it goes, though, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna keep my trees here forever. Like this area down here, right now it works as a good tree farm, but in the future I might want to build something here instead. You know, like this is a pretty nice little flat area down here. Like I could build a pretty good. Like I could build my brewing station down here. My brewing station is like a whole building. I like to do that, so I could build that down here. Or alternatively, I could just keep it trees and do something else entirely down in this area. Again, I don't really know what I would do. I could totally, you know what I could see is if I do end up making a lake over in this area. Like I'll show you guys what I mean. But if I do end up making like a lake, if I do end up making a lake up here, like next to the mountains, what I could do is I could have, there's like this dip down here. It dips down here. What I could do is I could make this like a lake, like starting from like right here, fill it up, or maybe like one more down, like right here. Then I make like a shallow lake, and then maybe the water flows down into another little lake down here where the dark oak trees are, and then I could build a dam, which would look really good. I've built a dam in one of my worlds, and it looks so good. I've just never gotten the chance to build one because I've never really never really had an opportunity to, or never really gotten that far. And I think a dam would be fine here too, because if I just save this space up here, I can make like a super smelter up here, or I can save that for my like industrial district, I guess. If I built a lake here, it'd be an odd-shaped lake for sure. But if I did that, I'd still have all this space here I can flatten out. I don't know. Something about this just doesn't. I don't really know if I want to build a lake here. I don't know. I don't really like that idea, honestly. I kind of like I definitely want to build a dam over there. I think, if anything, I'll build the lake down there. But I don't know if I want this entire area to be covered in a lake, you know? I do happen to play Roblox occasionally. I haven't done it much recently. Especially with there's been some controversy with Roblox going on. But, that doesn't really that's not the reason why I'm not playing it. I just don't really have a lot of friends to play it with. I could do a stream where I play Roblox with my viewers. I think that would be a really good idea. You know, it took me a while to live up to my promise of making a world for all of my viewers to play on. But I still think that it would, I still think that would be fun. A good idea for me, too, like, this could be, like, the Dark Oak Grove down here, this could just be a lake as well. Like, I can make, it wouldn't be a very big lake, but I can make this a lake down here. It doesn't need to be big. But it'd be nice to have, like, a little lake or a pond. And then I could build a dam. And then I could even, instead of building, like, an entire lake in this giant area, I could just build, like, a river. Because it looks like a river would be more suited. Maybe I fill up this hole right here and it's like part of the lake or something. I don't know. I could build like a creek. Yeah, it'd be more like a creek if anything. It'd be like a little creek that flows through here and then flows into the lake down there, which flows into the river. There's already a waterfall coming out. And then I could even have that river or the creek flow into my farm on the other side there, and it could flow into the river again. I think that'd be sick. It'd be like a creek that spreads two different ways coming from the mountain, from like the rainfall, because it's an icy mountain. So I think that'd be a really good idea. The only thing is, I don't really know what I would do with the land down here. I just don't really like the idea, for some reason, of having my storage building be so close to like a river. I don't know. I just don't like it. And I don't even know if I even like having my storage building like right here, to be honest with you guys. Again, I don't really know what I would do with the space right here. But I don't know, just something about having it right here just doesn't feel right to me. I don't really know if I like it. Like right there. I thought maybe I'd like it right here, but it just feels not big enough. It's like I have all this space over here. Like I kind of just want to use it for... I forget that I'm in survival mode. I can fight mobs. I've heard some things about Forsaken. I haven't heard much about the game. I don't even know what it's about, to be honest with you. But I've seen people do like Forsaken not safe for work speed runs. Like they'll search it up on TikTok and they'll find some like not safe for work stuff of the game really fast. Now I assume not every player is like that because that'd be ridiculous to assume that. But it seems like some of the players. Oh yeah, the fandom is terrible. You see, the thing is I know that a fandom of a game should not ruin your entire experience of the game itself. Same with shows, because My Hero Academia has a really bad fandom. They ship Bakugo and Deku, even though I'm pretty sure Bakugo told Deku to go jump off a bridge and hope that he would have a power in his next life, which, even though he was a kid and immature when he said that, he still said that. I mean, there's no way he likes it, is what I'm saying, in my opinion. But, I mean, the show itself is great. I love My Hero. It's a fantastic show. I just wish that the fandom was better, you know? I wish people weren't so weird. I think, you know, you can ship Bakugo and Deku if you'd like. I just don't agree with it. If shipping is one thing, you do your own thing, you think it's canon, or no, you like to ship and you think they're cute together, that's your opinion. But if you genuinely think it's canon, then that's when we have a disagreement. I think that's when our paths collide. Or that's when our paths separate. Because I just don't agree. Again, that's my opinion, but I just simply don't think they have any connection. As brothers and friends, yes. It took them a long time to get to that point. With friends. And it's not like it was Deku's fault, it was Bakugo's fault. Bakugo had a massive ego, and he was humbled multiple times, and he grew a lot because of that. His character development is probably the best in the series, and possibly some of the best in most modern animes. Game is good. What is Forsaken even about? Like, what kind of game is it, you know? Is it like a PvP focused game? Is it like survival? It's like a social game. I would assume it's not a social game like Leaf City or something. I mean, I would assume. Of course, I don't know because I played the game. I would assume it's not really a social type game. And I would assume that my assumption would be correct. So our game was like one killer and 8 servers. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like something I would enjoy, to be honest with you. It really does. Oh, it's kind of like Dead by Daylight, sort of, then, huh? With the generators. It might not be the best comparison, but I think that seems like pretty similar to Dead by Daylight. I played a little bit of Dead by Daylight, and I don't really care that much for it, but I'm assuming that if I played with people that, like, if I played a game like that with all of my friends and people that I know, like viewers, for instance, then I think I'd probably like it a lot more. Like, Among Us is not really that fun to me at all when you play with just, like, random people you have no connection to at all. But when you play with friends and people you know, it gets really good because you don't know who's, like, actually nice, evil, or whatever. That's when it gets fun. But you wouldn't really get to experience that if you played by yourself, because you just play with a bunch of randoms. It's fun to speculate, but it's just not fun in practice to play by yourself. The game like Among Us. I have different roles, Sentinel, Support, Survivor. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Seems like a reasonable, it seems like a, oh shit, sorry. It seems like a reasonable step for the diversity of the game. Trying to decorate my house. I still haven't even started building my barn yet, but we'll get there eventually, guys. I don't want to kill all those copper golems, but they're really starting to get on my nerves. You know, maybe what I should do is I should, did it go upstairs? Yeah, I think for now, where did the painting go? For now, I'm gonna play this world, but I think doing some Roblox streams would be a good idea for the future. Oh, there's a painting. What's it doing out here? I'll leave it at that. I like the big painting, but I kind of want to small one like that. I just wanted to do a little decorating. I think I did a good job here. At least I hope I did a good job. Do I have glowstone? Because I want to do, like... If I had glowstone, I'd probably put it in here. Is that centered? I think that is centered, actually. The only problem with the glowstone here is that it looks good, but like the problem is it's for it to be this room doesn't really work with that lighting. I think. just leave it as is for now. Copper golems are putting work though. They're clearing this chest out pretty fast. But I am going to compile some materials. I'm gonna go. Oh, I need to go farm more. But I think I've done a good amount for the inside of my house here. I can't really think of much else I can do for now. Maybe here I'll put, instead of that, I'll put that there. I hate the recipe for stairs, man. Makes no sense. Put that there, and maybe I'll put my stonecutter right here. Right? Each corner kind of has its own purpose. At least, I think that looks good. Yeah, I like this a lot more. I feel like everything feels like kind of connected, sort of. It feels like a more, cleanish. Maybe I'll make this like my pet room. And get all my dogs to follow me. Just one dog. But I really like how this looks. Now I could actually add glowstone to the roof here. I think the roof just kind of looks empty-ish. It's kind of what might be missing, I don't know. Center of the fireplace is center with the rest of it, so I really don't know, to be honest. I could add some dark oak slabs here and like connect them to the rest of the build or something. That might look nice. Maybe add a little bit more like depth to it instead of just being flat roof. Maybe dark oak is nice, but it feels like kind of sort of I don't know. Some comments were wow. What are you guys typing that's making it beep? Doesn't seem very family friendly, guys. Whatever it is. We're playing for a second right now. Yeah, I like that. I think it looks good. I can actually add glowstone here too to light it up a little bit more. I'll grab two blocks of it. And then I'll see what else I can dump away here. I'm gonna grab... I can't make I don't have any chests, so I'm just gonna make like 2. As of right now, I've got 2 hours left, so at the very least I can finish my barn today. I know I can finish it, because getting materials for it won't take me very long. Alright, that looks good. This room comparatively seems pretty empty. Almost. Sleep. Then I guess I'll put on a video, walk in, play some Minecraft. That's why show you guys why we quit. Got my circle bottle here. It's got a peach tea flavor. It's pretty solid. For no sugar, it tastes pretty sweet. Kind of nice. because I do like sweet stuff. I kind of have a sweet tooth a little bit. I think we've really improved the house. It still feels like sort of simple and open too, which I really like, despite it being so big. Okay, so we'll head up. I'm gonna grab my spear really quick. Agra Reaper. I still like that name. I like that name a lot, actually. Okay, we'll place our chest like right here. I think honestly, guys, after I get all my farms done and stuff, I'm gonna do something fun because I need to do something. Well, something sort of fun, something productive. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I still need to do on the world right now. Like I should probably set up my first village, and not like fucking the Stone's Landing. 'Cause Stone's Landing's already set up, sort of. I should probably focus on like ah man. The only downside to having these big ideas that I do have is that getting them to come to fruition takes a good amount of time, and so it just, you know, some of these things just take a while, you know. Like I want to build a whole kingdom, like kingdom thing for my enchanters equipment. Oh. It's enchanting and equipment, right? Like I have to do? I don't know. Maybe I should make a Fletcher village. Actually, that might be a better idea. I don't know. Maybe Port Precious should be like the most valuable things. Because Port Precious is gonna be like Port Precious is gonna be like my most important village because it's gonna have farmers. And then maybe Stone's Landing could have fishermen, because fishermen aren't as important, but they're still like pretty important, you know. Port Precious is gonna have some farms, but they're gonna be more for like aesthetic than anything. I'm gonna put on a video in the background just to listen to while I'm doing this. Guys, I watched a video today about some guy who figured out that his friends he had in high school were like, they like little kids. I'm not gonna say the actual word because I don't want to get banned on TikTok. I don't know if I will if I say that. But apparently they... Oh wait, I just realized my chat box can be tested if I just simply say something. Hold on. Let me make an adjustment really quick to my Streamlabs chat box. Move it like right here. If I really need to read a comment, I'll just, you know, actually move it to the right and read it. You see, the thing is, I think for my main source of emeralds in the beginning are going to be from sticks and farming. Sticks because farming spruce trees is really easy and it gives me a lot of wood to use in the actual like trading process. But toes feel weird, guys. I don't notice my feet feel weird. They feel like warm. Bruh. I'm gonna put on a video now. What? Bruno's sick as fuck, dude. Guys, I saw a video earlier today that was like, talking about Geometry Dash players and how a lot of them have massive egos. And I will say this, I have experienced some annoying people. When I posted my 74% on 9 circles, I said that I was jumping from Gold Temple, and people said that it wasn't a jump in the comments. A few people did, like 2 people did. And what it made me wonder, because at that point I had thought that I knew the definition of a jump. The next time I'll go live, I don't really know. I'll have to see when my girlfriend's at work, because it really depends, because I don't ever really live stream at all if she's home, because we live together. Living together is nice and all, but I mean, who doesn't like a little time to themselves? Anyways, but on that video, like I was saying, I jumped from Gold Temple to 9 circles. That was what I was trying to do originally, before I decided to take a break for 9 circles to focus on other medium demons, to try to decrease the skill gap. But people were saying that it wasn't a jump. Now, this had me questioning what the definition of a jump was in like Geometry Dash terms. And I was looking at it, and it's literally you jump from, like, a jump is when you do like an easy demon. Like, let's say you beat all the Robtot levels, and then you do something like 9 circles, which is significantly harder than Deadlocked and like Club Step. So my question is, why would they say that it jumped from what I did by that definition, going from Gold Temple to 9 circles, was a jump, because Gold Temple is practically an easy demon with one slightly difficult ship part in the middle. Once you get past that part, though, it's not really that harder. It's not much harder. It's an unbalanced level, but that one ship part is what makes it a medium demon. So the fact that it's mostly an easy level, that should mean that the jump from that to 9 circles is a pretty decent sized one, and I think it is. I think there's like actual tiers and stuff for like the demons. Like, I don't know what tier 9 circles is, but I can probably tell you that it's probably higher than Gold Temple, like a lot higher. And even if you didn't use that to compare them, you can obviously tell that the ship part of 9 circles, the first ship part, well, the only ship part, is probably harder than the entirety of Gold Temple, or at the very least harder than Gold Temple's ship part. Actually, no, it's not. I think Gold Temple's ship part is probably easier than 9 circles. Is harder than 9 circles ship part, because there's a lot tighter near mini ship, which is really annoying. But it just made me wonder, if they don't consider that a jump, then what do they consider it? Like, seriously, I didn't realize how big some Geometry Dash players' egos were until some guy pointed it out by also commenting, "Don't listen to these ego-obsessed idiots. This is actually good progress, and you're doing good, man." And honestly, after he left that comment, I was like, you know what? He's right, actually. These guys have massive egos if they think that jumping from a medium demon with one difficult part to a level which is pretty much entirely difficult isn't a jump. Like, what? Like, seriously, I don't get that. Like, how did they think that is not a jump? It's quite literally is a jump. It's not a huge jump, but it's still a jump. Like, if I were going from Gold Temple, a big jump, like a huge jump, would probably be that to, like, I don't know, an insane demon. Because I think a jump from an easy medium demon to a easy hard demon is still a decent sized jump. It just makes me wonder. It's like, I've seen people like beat like an easy demon, right? And then there was always going to be that one ego-obsessed maniac who says, "It's not that hard. It's actually not that big of an accomplishment." It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, seriously. Some people just need to shut up. People have the right to be happy if they beat a level in Geometry Dash, or if they beat a boss in Cuphead, or do anything in gaming. If you think beating the Ender Dragon is super difficult, and it's an achievement for you, then good for you. that's you. You know, if you've conquered that challenge and you're proud of yourself for that, great. That's the best comparison I can make. Because beating like an easy demon in Geometry Dash is probably a lot harder than the Ender Dragon, to be fair. But like, you should still be happy about it. Everyone beats an easy demon at some point, probably, unless you go straight to hard demons or medium demons. But like, I just wonder why people care so much. It makes you wonder, like, why do they care so much? You know, I just don't get it. Do they not know the definition of a jump? Have they even played Gold Temple? Did they just see that Gold Temple's a medium demon and assume that it's a reasonable step to go to 9 circles? Because it's not, really. Because if I were to do a reasonable climb of the skill ladder, I would go from like Gold Temple as probably a first medium demon to something like Mechanical Showdown, maybe Hell, because that level's like pushing hard demon almost in some parts. But like, seriously, how is that not a jump? The only way you would think it isn't is if you just haven't played either level. Because you see the difficulties of him, and you think, oh, he's just going from a medium demon to a hard demon. It's not that big of a jump, but it is. Because that medium demon has one hard part. Also, the fact that I even got 74% surprises me, personally. This is completely off topic, but the fact that I even got that far in that level, I never thought I could ever do that. And I came back to the game after a long time, too, and I got that far within, like, 3 weeks of playing. So, I genuinely didn't think I could ever do that. And I know again, this is back to the thing. It's an accomplishment for me. For some people who have massive egos, they might think, oh, it's not that hard. Who cares? But like for me personally, little like 9-year-old, 10-year-old me would never imagine I could even be that good at the game. I struggled with the Nightmare, by the way. That was my skill level back when I was like 9 or 10. The Nightmare was actually a really hard level to me. Looking back at it, I could probably beat it in like 20 attempts. I already have beaten it, but if I had to start from scratch, I could beat it in like probably 20. Because the level isn't that hard mechanically. It's kind of a bad level though. This is not really like a good demon. It's not even close to actual demon difficulty, to be honest. But I just think that it's nice to give some players like levels that are on the easier side, so that way they can still get like some demon icons, you know, for beating demons. But some people just have, in conclusion, the Geometry Dash community is pretty toxic. And I haven't even experienced the half of it. Just some people just have super big egos and just decide that they're gonna try to put someone down and make themselves feel better. That's what it is. You know? Like if I saw someone doing like, they were on like their 19th stream on Blood Moon, and someone was like 19 streams to beat it, and I'm like, they commented that, they said it as in like, wow, took you this long to even get this far in the level, you suck. But like, really, it's, maybe they don't have a lot of time to play, and so, you know, they can't make that much progress in one sitting because they're not playing consistently. You don't know what's going on in their life. Geometry Dash is a game you can play casually, and it's also a game you can play incredibly seriously because of all the hard levels. I mean, there's people that have spent years trying to beat levels. Like, I think Doggy, he's trying to verify Grief, and I don't know much about it, but I think he spent over at least a year on that level. That level, and he has like a super buffed version of Grief too, so he is like making it hard on himself too. So, I don't know, man. Like, those people are insane. I don't know how they can do stuff like that. I actually played Bloodbath a little bit in practice mode, and I could see how people can do that in one attempt. Some parts were actually a lot easier than I thought they would be. Not to brag. But, like, I found the wave parts a lot easier for me. I guess there's a concept called being, like, carried by a certain game mode, like ship carry, wave carry. I don't think I'm carried by any particular game mode, maybe ship. But I always find slow wave sections really easy. It feels like you have a lot more time to react, probably because you do. But you know, I just always found them a little bit easier. I don't know, guys. Just you know, you can play, going back to the deathmatch streamer, maybe they don't have a lot of time to play, you know, you can't put someone down, and sometimes you just take a long time to beat level, or you get too frustrated and give up on it, like I did. Like, I tried beating Hell for like a week, I got like 70%, but that level is so annoying, because getting past the first part is just so difficult, that even when I do, I always end up fucking something else up, you know? And I just couldn't take it anymore, so I started doing Mechanical Showdown. And I'm at a point where if I go and hop on it like right now, I could probably beat it in like 200 or so attempts. I don't really want to play Geometry Dash that much anymore. I don't find myself wanting to play the game as much. And it feels sad saying that, because a lot of my viewers have came from Geometry Dash, and me playing the game and getting better at it. But I just, like, I go through phases where I play like a certain game a lot, like Minecraft. Like, you can see it with I had one world that I played for a season, I call it. And I'm on season 2. Because I'm in another phase of Minecraft and I wanted to start a new world. But, you know, I'm going through a Geometry Dash phase. And I don't want to play it as much as I did, like, when I started the game. I was having a lot of fun playing 9 circles, but I was actually making progress in level, but I stopped making progress for a while, so I just kind of got tired of it. It can feel very demotivating, because I just feel like I don't do good. Even if I'm making reasonable progress, I feel like I'm not going anywhere. And the people saying, like, that I wasn't a jump or anything didn't really affect my mood, but if I keep making, like, videos and I keep saying, oh, this is a jump from this level, then there's just gonna be more people commenting, oh, this isn't a jump. You fucking suck, dude. I don't know. Just, some people just are rude. There's bad people in every community. Some more than others. A lot of people just assume that you might be a trend hopper, too, if you've started playing Geometry Dash recently, because Jinxie's been playing it. I don't know if he's still playing Geometry Dash. I know he beat Theory of Everything, too. Which, by the way, good on him. Good on Jinxie. A lot of people were trying to say Jinxie sucks, too, by the way. This is another great example. Jinxie, I would say, on average, he might be slightly worse than the average player. And if you were to, like, compare me to Jinxie, I have a lot less attempts on, like, Club Step and Theory of Everything, too. But then again, I have played the game since I was a kid, so I kind of know these levels. I'm not learning them for the first time. So it makes a lot of sense that I played them a lot less attempts, especially with my more matured and abled mind, I guess. Because a game like Geometry Dash is really hard for a kid. Because it sucks for them to have to restart the entire level. But for Jinxie, he's learning everything as he goes. He doesn't have any experience, or he didn't have any prior experience with, like, the wave game mode or anything like that. He's still learning everything. So you can't just be mean to him if he takes like 3,000 attempts for Club Step. I don't know what the average attempt to count is for someone who's beaten Club Step, or for like the average player to beat Club Step, but 3,000 attempts for him, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, he might be clip farming in some instances, just to try to, like, get people to watch his streams more, which is very possible. I understand that, but generally, it seems like he actually tries to beat the level. Sometimes I'll see him take like 800 attempts to beat it in practice mode. I'm like, are we serious? But then again, I think about it, and it's like, again, he's never had experience with these levels when he was a kid, because he never played this game until this point. So obviously, he's gonna struggle quite a bit. And the way he acts too, it's like he doesn't completely lock in for the levels as well. So you could probably beat them a lot less attempts if you really tried. But I don't know. You can't just, like, Jinxie. Everyone plays games differently. Jinxie might not be the best at, like, Geometry Dash, but then in practice he could be. You know, he's really good at R6 for a reason. You know, it's his type of game. He's played for a long time, so obviously he's really good at that. Imagine if he played Geometry Dash for as long as he played Rainbow Six Siege. Then he would probably have a lot more skill at Geometry Dash and have been a lot more impressive levels by this point. But he's just starting the game. I mean, it's been a few months since he's started the game, but, like, you know, you can tell he's gotten a lot better. I mean, everyone was saying he was going to struggle on Jump or Time Machine, but he beat those levels in, like, one stream, I think. And yeah, he did take a long time to beat Clutterfunk, but I think after he beat Clutterfunk, he gained a lot of skill. You know, you beat a lot of the other levels quick. Like Theory of Everything was a one streamer, I think. And I don't know about Electro Man Adventures, but he beat those quickly. Granted, I think Clutterfunk's probably harder than both of those. But still, you know, it shows that he's improved a lot, clearly. I just think people in the Geometry Dash community are just too mean. They care way too much about how other people do in the game. It's like, just relax, guys. Does how Jinxie does in Club Step, or how many attempts he gets on Club Step, really matter to you? And if it really does matter to you, it sounds like you need to get a job. That's what I'll say. It just sounds like you should probably get employed somewhere. Put that effort into something else productive, like a job. Even if it's like $16 an hour, or $7.50, at least you're spending your time making money, instead of just making fun of someone who's not doing as good at a video game as you are. And attempts do mean some sort of... I would say attempts do, like... They do gauge your skill level a bit, depending on, like, how many attempts it takes you to beat a certain level. Like, if you've beaten an extreme demon and it takes, like, 1,000,000 attempts to beat a medium demon, it'll be, like, questionable of your skill level, because, like, how are you going to beat an extreme demon and struggle with a medium? Unless it's, like, hell, then I'll get it, because I've been there. But, you know, I feel like attempt counts don't mean everything, you know? Because I do practice mode a lot in the regular level, so it inflates my attempt count a lot. If we were excluding the attempt counts for, like, I don't know, B for instance, I'd probably have only like 300 or so attempts on the level. Maybe. I don't know. Because a lot of my attempts were just in practice mode, practicing the level. Some people don't even use practice mode because it inflates their attempts so much. I don't know. You just can't. Everyone has their own skill level, you know. I think, honestly, I think anyone can be good at Geometry Dash if they try hard enough. Some people may just genuinely not have the proper brain for it, maybe. But, I mean, look at, for instance, Brad on TikTok or Jalen. Those people started out, they were struggling with levels like, I think Jalen was struggling with, like, Clutterfunk, but he ended up beating Bloodbath, a former top 1, and the most iconic level in the game, arguably. At least online created levels. And Brad went on to beat a top 50 level, I think Zodiac. And he's still I don't know if he plays the game anymore, but he's still, like, gotten some... He got to a point where he could beat extremes and insane demons in less than 1,000 attempts. If you got to that point, I consider you, like, a master at that game. Because that is genuinely, like, masterful gameplay. Anyways, we got the base structure of this thing done here. I am going to continue working on this. It's kind of like another argument you can make is for, like, Minecraft, you know, like day count. Like, I was on day 700 in my other world, and I still hadn't beaten the Ender Dragon. It was a choice that I made to not do it. It's not because I'm too scared to go fight it or anything like that. I just simply decided that I wanted to wait. I don't need to... I only need 9 double chests for my stuff, right? Yeah. I decided that I just wanted to wait that long to beat the Ender Dragon. It's not because I'm bad or anything. Because I'm very capable of beating the Ender Dragon. You just can't judge people for how they play games. Or how long it takes them to do certain things in games. Just stop caring so much, basically. Just live your own life. Do your own things. Don't care so much about what people are doing. Ultimately, it's not going to affect you in any way. Probably. So, why care? Just what I think. You know? Okay. I'm going to do the texturing for this. Like, I'm gonna grab some oak, some spruce stairs, and some oak stairs. I'm gonna turn all this into spruce, make a bunch of stairs with it. If you focus on yourself, you'll be like just much happier as a person, basically. Find like a little bit more texturing in areas I think need it. Like right here, maybe. I think that's good. I don't really have like a set amount per thing. I was thinking about doing like one of each for each wall, but you don't really need that. Okay, that's all the texturing done for the outside of the first wall. Now what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do the roof first. I might not even have enough for the roof. I'll definitely need a few stacks of spruce stairs. But I mean, well, we'll really have to wait and see. I mainly need dark oak for the edge first and foremost, of course. But you know, I'm also gonna need dark oak, or a lot of spruce as well. Sorry, for like the inside. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Oh wait. Never mind, that doesn't matter. What's funny is I still haven't put a video on in the background. But I think that's just because I've been just yapping to myself the entire time. I just like talking, you know? Just fine, anything. I'm very passionate about like video games and stuff, which is why I care a lot about other stuff. I just gaming is supposed to be fun, okay? And if you are doing things like insulting people for their skill level, then you're missing the point. Like if you're with your friends and they do something stupid and then they die, it's like, oh dude, what the heck, you're so bad. That's one thing. But these people on Geometry Dash with their big ass egos, putting other players down for being an easy demon, because they're celebrating it. It's like, come on dude, just get a job, man. Get a job. Do something. We got the roof coming along nicely here. I've got to make more actual spruce blocks, because I don't have any. And keep in mind, I need them for the actual roof, like for the walls of the roof. By the way, I should probably go make scaffolding. Maybe. Well, I should, but clearly I haven't done that yet, and I don't think I'm going to. Because at this point it might be too late. There'd be like no point in doing it anymore. Actually, there still is a point in doing it, so I should still go do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab some string, bamboo, and whatever else I need to make it. I think that's it, actually. It's just string and bamboo. So far, I'm liking that barn, though. The texturing is the big thing that I didn't have in the other world. I feel like I don't know. I can't see my house without it anymore. It just looks weird. Grabbing string. And I think I'm not gonna use copper golems for my crop storage because it's always in big quantities, so it shouldn't be too hard to sort it out just myself. I just don't see the point. I don't think I can make that much scaffolding, so I'm just gonna grab like a stack of bamboo. And I'll keep making scaffolding until I run out of bamboo. We'll have to see. My bundle's full. Oh man. Most of the stuff in my bundle was just some bullshit. I should make an auto bamboo farm. That might be a good investment. You know, I guess farming bamboo is probably the better way of getting sticks for emeralds, but to be honest with you guys, I never really saw it that way. I always thought bamboo for emeralds was an okay trade, but never really replaced just farming trees. But man, there's so much I want to do in this world. I can't wait to actually, you know, get stuff done in the future. Future as in like in the long term of this world, getting stuff done. I'm gonna be really excited for that. Start Coke. Okay, I'm actually gonna play video now because I've been saying I was gonna put a video on in the background. I was putting on an M&X video. Man, Edmund is really funny. Okay, I'm gonna start ranting about something else now. But Edmund X is really funny. I really like his content. His videos are, if I had to describe them in one word, it would definitely be overstimulating. But that is like in the best way possible. His editing style is just so unique. Like it's literally, it's special to him. Like you can't, if you watch one of his videos on TikTok or on YouTube, you would know what his editing style is like. It's unforgettable, really. So, I mean, you just don't forget it. It's just memorable, man. Whether that's a good or a bad thing to you, it's up to you to decide. Greetings, JJ. Welcome back, dude. It's nice to see you. It's very nice to see you back here. You know, always. I think it was that high, and then I'll use slabs. God damn. Dang. I'm kind of being boring right now. I know because I'm not talking or doing anything, but I think it's because I was yapping, but like passionately yapping earlier. He's just throwing it around. like I Timu stuff is questionable, but like well, I guess that's kind of your fault if that. Tough house. Yeah. Oh, you've been here all this time, Goober? Dang. Oh, it's good to see you though. Glad you came back. Oof. What's poppin', Santa Puppy? Welcome back. Oh well, not much. Not much is happening with me. I'm just oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. Oh, Precious, come here. Come here, kitty. Why Shayla? He's so cute. Are you purring already? Did you even want to come up and cuddle? I don't know if she wanted to. I put her up here, assuming she wanted to cuddle. Oh, you're making something. That's okay. You don't have to like come in and join every time I stream. You know. I like seeing you, but people got lives to attend to and whatnot. Yes, this is real Minecraft. Hey kitty, what you doing? I don't know if she wants to cuddle me or not. I can't tell. Oh, she does. Yeah? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't think. I don't see it in here. You might want to check Celine. Check Celine's room. I would check for you, but I have Precious on me and I don't want to make her move. What? Well, it's illegal. And my webcam's on, so unless you want to be seen, I wouldn't walk too close.
That's alright. You can purr. Oh, you like me better.
Oh, what? You just stole her from me. What a traitor.
How do you know what you're seeing?
Well, it goes right here, see?
Oh, she's not purring yet. Yo, I'm gonna get you views, bro.
Thanks, Mom. One of my viewers just said hello.
Hello.
My goodness.
You got quite the lag. Alright.
I got 4 viewers right now.
Do you want her back?
Sure, we'll take her back. Come here, Pages.
She likes me better.
No. Come here.
I thought you had it over here.
I think it's in Celine's room. I'm pretty sure. I would check there.
Precious, you tell your dad that you come over and you slap me on the butt until I pick you up. She's standing on me.
Oh my gosh.
Why? I love you. Was today okay?
Yeah, it was fine. Just boring. I was really tired for like half my shift.
Penis next to you.
It's a creeper, not a green penis. You wouldn't understand my gaming culture, mother.
God, I don't.
You just don't understand.
Look at her.
Yeah, I see her.
Loafed.
Not really, but she's just being really cute.
Did you get your sticker that I gave you?
Yeah, I did. The Rocket Baby Bakery.
I brought that back
From where?
Wisconsin for you. I just forgot it.
Oh,
Some of those are pretty bad.
like raunchy?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Stop being a puss.
Get pretty raunchy, I guess.
I love that you're loafed up on me now, but I have to go back to work.
She'll probably come and follow you.
Well, she is leaving my bedroom.
Oh, never mind. She better not follow you then. Oh, yeah. I mean, Minecraft's gotten a lot of updates since 2017, 2018. I'd recommend you check it out if you get the time. If not, then there's nothing forcing you to play. I mean, maybe you just don't want to play Minecraft, and that's okay. Some people just don't like Minecraft now, and that's totally fine, you know. You don't have to play Minecraft constantly. It's like this upper loft area, like you can find in a barn. Last time it was free. What? Minecraft? I don't know if Minecraft was ever free at any point. To be honest, man, I don't really remember that. I mean, it might have been, but I don't remember that Minecraft ever being free. But I might, again, I forget things a lot, so I might just be like flat out wrong, you know. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it ever was free. Can't believe my mom just cameoed on stream. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. This is looking pretty good, guys, I will say. That does look a little bit strange. But, I mean... Oh, hi, kitty. She's back! Hi, kitty. I knew she'd come back to me. Never had a doubt in my mind. She's mine and mine only. And Slane's, I guess. I guess. I guess it's Slane's too. This is why I like scaffolding, though. Yeah, Minecraft released a pretty long time ago. I was 3 years old when Minecraft came out. So I'm older than Minecraft. But not by much. I'm glad to say I am older than Minecraft though. Because a lot of people who play Minecraft nowadays can't say that. Not that it matters, I mean, you can still enjoy a game regardless of your age, but it's old people. Like I saw a kid playing Fortnite today, and he was like maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7. But the first thing I thought was like, bro, Fortnite is older than this kid. That's funny. But you know what? The only reason I said that is because he was like, man, Fortnite didn't do it as good as it did in the OG days. And I'm like, dude, you probably couldn't even form a conscious thought at that period of time, because you weren't even live. Or you were like 1. You don't remember anything.
Used to edit with or something, or people actually use these. My pinky's getting crushed. Like, I'm gonna edit the whole video. And reason and logic is one of the most powerful aspects of a film I've ever seen.
But we're doing pretty good. The barn is like almost done, I think. I mean, it's not got like a crazy amount of detail, but I mean, you don't really need a lot of detail for a build like this. Because ultimately it's meant for one purpose. And that purpose is to store crops. And I think it will do that pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty well. My girlfriend hates when I say pretty well. Because a lot of the time I say it in the incorrect context. And she likes grammar because she's a grammar police. I'm not going to say the other way, or other way people say it, because that would be very, very inappropriate. Oh, actually, I still do need to go up there, actually. Never mind. Gotta put trapdoors. These trapdoors kind of serve multi-functions, and that is I can use these to climb up the roof as well if I ever need to for whatever reason. I can't really think of one, but, you know, maybe I will at some point. You never know. I'm gonna add some dark oak buttons as well to the roof, just to add like a little bit of variety. Do I have any more spruce wood? I do. Thankfully. Make a few more trapdoors with this. Precious, you are going to fall over if you keep looking yourself in that position. Funny thing is about this build is I kind of just winged it after I got to like a point where I decided what I wanted the roof to look like. But it's going pretty well, so like, or it's going pretty good, so I mean, I'm not really going to change anything. You know, like, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't know if I show appreciation enough to you guys, but I never thought I'd even get to this point of like streaming. Like when I was a kid, I never really had any viewers, even though I would stream sometimes, you know. I'd occasionally stream, but I never really get any viewers. But now I'm at a point where like I've been streaming for a few years, not consistently, but like on and off, and I actually have like a dedicated viewer base, even if it's small. In fact, it's probably better that it's small because I can actually get to know everybody. You know, I respond to every comment most of the time. Sometimes I'll be really locked into something and I'll miss a comment or two. But that's just my fault. We're only human, I guess. It's kind of a lazy excuse for being for being, you know, ow, Precious, goddamn! Fuck, man. Let's take care, but my mom doesn't let me. Dang, man. Like, I have a whole wall of stickers. Here, hold on. Let me cut all these really quick. Nah, Precious. Stop it. But yeah, I have like a whole wall of stickers. That's my bed over there. That's where I sleep. But I have like a whole huge wall of them. I got most of them for like Christmas on certain years. I'm not using any like, I should pick this up. Yeah, room tour. Okay, fine. Room tour. No, not fine. Yes, I'm excited. So this is my setup here. I've got my shelf here. I got a creeper on here. It's a picture of my grandpa. He's up in what I hope is the good version of an afterlife, if it exists. This weird controller thing my girlfriend got me. Some Lego flowers. Then a picture of my wiener dogs. Mom gave this. It's in resin. I don't really know where it came from, but yeah. There's my closet back there. I have a mini fridge over there. There's my Lego table. That's my bed. That's kind of it. Not much going on. My room, except for a lot of stuff. uh, okay. I'm gonna dump all this in here. And then I'm gonna head over to my house. The barn's basically done. I mean, I like how this looks. This looks nice. It's a pretty simple build for me nowadays, but like back then, if I saw this build, I'd be so proud of myself if I even could build something like this. I guess it just shows. Alright, hold up. I can't really go that far, but it's mostly just Minecraft Legos over there. Like it's mostly Minecraft Legos, and I have some up there too. There's a Lego Peely, a battle bus, Statue of Liberty, a castle, the ending of No Way Home, and I have some more. Like there's a pirate ship and a giant Enderman that I need to build still that my girlfriend got for me. Ow! I don't want to get up because my freaking cat's on me, but she's biting me, so maybe I will, just to spite her. I'm gonna grab a few things for my house. I need to grab 8 item frames. Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? I mean, it's kind of hard to see it with all the cherry trees in the way, but I mean, the cherry trees look nice, so I'm not getting rid of them. I need item frames, I have 8 leather in here. I do not, but I bet I have some item frames left over. I do not. Anything in here? I do, but I only have 4 of them. Damn. I'm gonna turn all of this wood into sticks. Okay. I have not actually, because I haven't been on Roblox in a long time. So, you know what I'll do is if I get extra free time this week, I'll do a Roblox stream. We can play together. Or what else? I need a lot of wood. I need a lot of chests. I'm gonna expend all of my oak resources on chests. I need... Well, how many do I need for each one? There's 9 double chests in each sector. And each double chest is 2. So that's 18 per thing, and I need 8. So, hey Siri. 18 times 8. I need 144 chests. So I have 64 plus 64 plus the ouch little shit plus 30 158 18 times 8 whoa not 118 18 times 8 104. I have enough chests. Okay, I don't need to expend all of my oak because I already have enough, so it's good that I saved some. I'll probably need it for future builds. And not probably, I will need it for future builds. So it's good that I saved it. I could have expended all of my wood resources right there. I'm sorry I haven't added videos, I just haven't been. How would they place it in here? Do I not have cherry saplings in here? No, I guess I don't. Huh. Sorry guys. I'm keeping you guys alive. I like how that looks, even if it's not like that present because of the trees. Oh, precious. I love you, kitty. Okay.
Actually stands firm in his belief that he can change
was I doing?
Because after all,
Oh.
change is change. We've got some fun shenanigans with Queenie being asleep and him confessing that he likes Colette and all that stuff.
Wait. Where'd all my wheat go? Did I use all of my crops? I only really wanted wheat so I could breed my cows. I mean, I just found 2 more here, so I guess I might not even, if I'm lucky with my drops, I might not even need them. Okay. Well, I wasn't lucky, so. But, wait, where are my cows at? They're down here, right? Yeah. I might have just used all of my wheat. That might just be what happened. It seems reasonable to me. I made a bunch of bread with it. Okay, I have enough now. I'm not gonna kill any more cows. I don't need to. I mean, it's convenient that I have this crafting table here, I guess, but it doesn't really need to be here. Man, I've just crafted my base in such a nice way. I love this pathway. I really do. I just made a pun by accident too, and I didn't even notice. That was intended. Actually, what I just said completely contradicts that. I did not mean to make that pun, but it was a good pun, so take that for what you will, I guess.
This is as good a time as any to say just how excellent the voice cast is. And what's really cool is that it's not just a pile of A-list celebrities thrown in there for the sake of getting butts in the seats. It's just a really solid group of talented performers. I'm really glad I picked Patton Oswalt for the voice of Remy. His voice is an exquisite fit for a snarky yet hopeful brat. Janine Garofalo and Ian Holm bring excellent levels of manic energy to Relentless Skinner, respectively. But damn, I just can't get enough of Linguini's voice. Lou Romano is an animator who just happens to be an exceptionally talented voice actor as well, kind of like Rolf Thor, who played Bumble Stinky Pants. Lou Romano doesn't just voice Linguini. No. He voiced the most iconic Pixar character of all. Romano brings such great comedic timing to Linguini as one of my favorite performances in the movie, and the animators obviously put time in their lives bringing this puppet-like movement to life. This is actually one of the reasons Brad Bird wanted to take over the project in the first place. He was excited by the physical comedy possibilities present with Linguini, and I think this passion definitely paid off. Okay, so the scene ends with Linguini and Colette kissing, and as a kid I didn't realize she had pepper spray. I thought that was rat poison, and that she somehow knew that Linguini was about to reveal that there's a rat enjoying it. I don't know why I was so stupid as a kid. Anyway, though, this newfound romance presents its own problems. Now the conflict between Remy and Colette is heightened. Linguini resists his rat-filled drinking and takes Colette's advice more often. Remy starts feeling like he's needed less and less by Linguini, and it's not a coincidence that this is the point in the movie where he starts stealing food for his brother and the other rats. The concept of stealing is synonymous with rats in this movie. It's all they do. Remy, despite his father's beliefs to the contrary, is still a rat at the end of the day. And as he starts feeling more and more neglected with the human world since Linguini is taking off without him, he starts becoming more and more in touch with his rat
Stranger
roots.
things are happening,
And
right?
so, it's
I
evening,
suppose.
and Remy's about to steal the most important thing of his life. No, I wish.
You know what though? I mean, Stranger Things. Speaking of that, the ending was interesting. I'll say that. I mean, like it was it the worst possible ending they could have done? I would say probably not. But was it a good ending? Not really. I mean, a lot of the stuff was just left like unexplained. Like Hopper should have been probably in jail for killing military men. So why was he able to just return to work as a sheriff? Doesn't really make sense. Um, I kind of like Eleven's ending being left open to interpretation. The fact that she might be alive or dead. I like the. Oh, sorry. I should have said spoilers for Stranger Things. I guess it's too late now. But I mean, well, there you go. I guess. But I mean, I just feel like when we're going up against like world-ending threats, I feel like more people should die. I know it's a common complaint that everyone throws Stranger Things out and no one dies. But like, you know, I feel like there are so many moments in this season, especially where characters should have died, and it would have been fine. A lot of people say that Nancy and Jonathan probably should have died in the scene where they were trapped in that room, and honestly, I think them dying there would be fine. They kind of they kind of make up after a long time of just generally being kind of annoyed by each other. And then they like, I don't know. They kind of break up at the same time. That's supposed to be their breakup scene, but it's not really well said to us. That's what happened, I guess. I mean, it could have ended there probably and it would have been fine, but either way. I think if they killed Nancy, Jonathan, and 11, I think that would probably be plenty of deaths for the last season, because those deaths would have definitely affected them. And Joyce does pretty much nothing throughout the entire season until the end, when she has a really, really great moment of chopping Vecna's head off. That is, genuinely, that is such a great moment. Honestly, despite everything leading up to that not being very good, I still think the moment of her like finally getting revenge for everything the Vecna has put the Byers family through, it felt really powerful in like the best way. And I think they did a pretty good job executing that. It's just a shame that it had to be it had to have such a bad lead up, you know. I mean, it's not like it was terrible, but like this season could have been a lot better. Like, let's be honest. Okay, I'm gonna take this stuff back now. I'm gonna start with the oak stuff here. My tools are almost broken. I don't really have a lot of crops to actually move into it, unfortunately. I just don't have a lot. I think I'll put my scaffolding in the wood chest, or the oak chest. I think it kind of fits oak the most, even if it's not actually oak wood. Okay, everyone, we've made some significant progress this episode. We've actually, like, built the crop storage barn. It looks great. And it's going to serve the purpose we want it to serve, which is to store all my crops. And, well, yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, it does I just wish the sun was set this way, to be honest. Like, I love this mountain. It just blocks the sunset. You know, it's just really unfortunate that I can't see this. Well, I guess I can if I stand over there. But I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. It really doesn't make much of a difference. But now that we're done with this building, now that it's all said and done, I'm gonna harvest my crops because I like actually need to start, you know. And well, first of all, though, I'm gonna put a chest up here that I can store all of my items in while I harvest crops. Because I need to have somewhere to put them. So I can save room. I'll keep my essentials on me though, like my hoe, obviously, because I'm gonna use it to harvest them. I won't need my sword, probably. I shouldn't need it. I'm gonna start with sugarcane because it's the easiest. And I'll use my lays too, because I have a lays for that reason. I don't have a hut for them built yet, but I have them, so that's good. Yeah. It's probably gonna take me a long time. I might not even finish harvesting them by the time this episode's over. By the time I'll have to go. I'm gonna just drag these guys over here and give them a piece of sugarcane. Wait, what? What the fuck? How do I take the lead off of them? They're tied together, but I guess it's not the worst thing ever.
small number of documentaries into films, often unkind to the neglected, the deceptively great, the films that were original for the history. These films need praise. Ratatouille was definitely in need of attention when it came over its release. It generally grew overshadowed by the films that followed it. Honestly, these films really praised them. Is it worse or is it not? It has brought me to my end. Alas, I have never understood films. Until now, I struggle to see anything funny about them as a genre. I realize that there are many factors that contribute to this, creativity, familiarity, characters, a great art house film. But a great art house film can come from anywhere. It's difficult to imagine one perfect feature film that was entirely genius without flaw. Gems are easy to find. Anywhere. Yes, every great art house film makes you wonder. In my best animated feature ranking video, I lamented the fact that Ratatouille was criminally underrated, and I hoped more people would start giving it the respect it deserves. And, well, I think my desire has come true. I've seen many more people on social media lately praising this movie and talking about how exceptional it is, even calling it one of the best Pixar movies, which it is. I guess that Trinity One Disney kind of compliments TikTok algorithm. Good job, TikTok. You did something right for once. But ultimately, I think that this film is going to speak to so many people because of how inspiring and uplifting its message is. And of perseverance, of following your passions, of never letting go of your dreams in spite of all the disadvantages. Funding for Shake Rose is provided by Surfshark VPN. Tune in till the end to find out about their amazing service. Hey, man, remember when I used to make long form analysis videos with the same video game movie? Well, I actually started playing video games for a living.
Well, guys, now we're loading into the world one more time in a creative copy. Of course, we're not actually going to be in creative mode, but we'll do a little fly around here. So all we did really this episode was build my crop storage barn mainly, harvest my sugar. Wow, you know there's a lot of sugarcane I still need to plant. Hmm. But yeah, we built the crop storage barn. And I think it looks pretty solid here. We got the layers, of course, they still look pretty good. But I don't think I'm gonna make this second farm as big. Like I'll actually probably have it be a little bit smaller, if anything. Cause like I realize now that I didn't even get like a full harvest of this farm, yet I still got like 3 double chests of each, I think. Like I got a whole double chest and a half of potatoes. I got 3 whole double chests of carrots. And even with like the little bit of wheat I had with beers, I still got that much. I mean, like I'll get a lot of crops from these farms. So even if I have like this one like quickly end, I'll still get like a lot of crop yield. So this one will be a little bit smaller. Just, you know, in the fact that it's also like just a the smaller area, I think. Maybe. I'm still gonna leave a little bit of space on this side too as well. Just for like for a path. Or maybe I'll just fill up this entire space with crops and then terraform a new path on the side. Or I'll just fill this entire cave in, because this cave's kind of ugly, to be honest with you guys. I think filling in the space might be a good idea. Either way, yeah, this entire spot's gonna be crop storage, or not crop storage, but crop farms. So for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. But in the next episode, I am going to work on just expanding my farms. I know, like I said, I'm a little bit worried that it won't be enough if I make it like if I cut it off like right here and it curves that way sharply. But it's probably gonna be enough. Like even that, it's probably gonna be plenty of land. I mean, let's be for real. So, but that's it. I gotta go pick my girlfriend up from her lunch break. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know what it'll be.